beautiful souls, welcome to the mat and welcome to a brand new flow. My name is Bethany, I am the Yogi Witch. This is lovely little Luna, and today we're going to guide you through a really beautiful backbend focus practice to breathe and to bend and to simply let go. So this practice is all about kind of releasing any stagnant energy that's going on. It's all about connecting with our breath by lifting through the heart center, releasing the anahata, and dedicating a little bit of time to our well-being. So, my loves, for today's practice, you might want to begin with a block. If you don't have one nearby, that is all good. But we're going to come to meet in Sukhasana, a comfortable seated position. So coming to sit on the block or bring the sit bones to the earth. We're going to roll shoulder blades away from the ears and just relax the hands down to the lap. Moving into the space of our practice with a beautiful deep breath in through the nose. And a slow breath all the way out the nose. So starting to encourage that length through the crown of the head, really fighting that urge just to kind of drop the lower spine into a back bend. Tuck that last rib in. So we want the alignment of the chakras, we want that chi to flow freely. As we tune into the breath, becoming aware of all the areas that the breath is reaching. Maybe feeling it flow into the belly. Maybe feeling it fill the back body. Feeling that with every exhale, the shoulders start to relax a little bit more. We start to anchor ourselves a little bit more into the present moment. And as I said, my loves, in today's practice, we're going to work through a really gorgeous and gentle backbend focus flow to breathe and to bend and to let go. An ideal practice to kind of recenter ourselves if time has been a little bit difficult or overwhelming. So before we go any further, I encourage you here to give yourself the acknowledgement of the courage that it takes to come to the mat. And if you feel called to do so, you might choose to set yourself an intention for the flow ahead. Maybe something you'd like to release or something you'd like to receive. But setting the intention in your mind, sealing it with your breath. And then start to move into some gentle movements. We're going to start to take some seated circles. So on your inhale, you're going to start to draw the chest over to the right hand side of your mat. And then start to bring it through center. When it reaches the left hand side, we round, send it back. Inhaling to arch, move it forward. So taking this nice slow movement, beginning to warm up the spine before switching it up and take those circles in the other direction. Hi, baby. Take it once more. Beautiful. Before we bring that spine back into a neutral position, leaning forward. We're going to pop the block to one side and we're going to come to meet in a tabletop position. So stacking shoulders on top of the wrists, hip bones on top of the knees, loopies. Go in your bed, baby. From here, we're going to take some spinal waves. So inhale to drop the chest, and as you do, you're going to send hip bones all the way back to the heels. Exhale to round into the spine as you roll forwards. Inhale, drop the chest, hips to the heels. Exhale, roll that body forwards. Taking it 2 more times. And then, without rushing, the next time you go to send hips to the heels, you're going to tuck your toes under, lift the hip bones to the sky, and come to wiggle it out in your first downward facing dog. So pedaling out through the legs, nodding the head yes, shaking it no. Beautiful. Finding any kind of movement that you know your body is craving. Before we meet in a bit of a grounded downward facing dog, tucking the last rib in, softening the knees to lift the hip bones nice and high to the sky. We take a deep breath in. And then breath out, root down through the left leg as you send the right leg nice and high to the sky. Point through the toes, maybe coming on to the left tippy toes here. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. We're going to draw right knee into the nose and roll the body all the way forwards. From here, bend into the front knee, reach the arms to the sky. Let's come to meet in high lunge. So we're settling into that front knee a little bit, but we're going to keep that tailbone tucked under. So creating length through the spine. Take a deep breath in. Breath out, bend into the elbows, come to cactus arms, and you're going to pull back the hands a little bit. So really creating that space through the heart center. Finding that gorgeous balance. We hold for 3, for 2, and for 1. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, pivot back foot with the back of the mat and move into your warrior 2. So you're rolling shoulder blades away from the ears, really softening into that front knee. Tuck that last rib in and find length through the fingertips. Beautiful. Inhale. And we exhale. Inhale, shoot the right hand forward, flip the palm to the sky. Exhale, roll into peaceful warrior. So left hand's going to slide down left leg. We pull right arm up and over. Take a deep breath in. Breath out, front leg starting to burn. We roll back into Virabhadrasana 2 before bringing right elbow, right knee, or drop the hand down to the mat. From here, we take 3 little circles with that left arm, moving in one direction. Beautiful. Move and take those circles in the other. Before we inhale, to come back into that extended side angle. Yes, this movement. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat. We pivot on the back toes and walk the right foot out to the edge of our mat. Lower the back knee, untuck the back toes. So coming briefly into a little lizard pose, opening up that right hip. So we're not dropping down to the forearms today. We're going to keep the spine lifted here, really shining the heart forwards. Remembering today's practice is all about breathing and bending and letting go. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out. We bring the right foot flat. Tuck the back toes under. We're going to lift up. Now, you can take it in 1 step or 100 steps. It truly doesn't matter. But you're going to step left foot outside of the left hand. Heels in, toes point out. Start to sit low. Maybe finding that little block that we used at the beginning of our practice to meet in Malasana. Rolling shoulders from the ears, find length through the crown of the head. You've got it. 2 more breaths. We take a deep breath in through the nose and a slow breath all the way out. When you're ready from here, we're going to lean forwards, bring the hands to the mat, and immediately move into a fold, popping that block out of our way. Lovely generous bend into the knees, take hold of the elbows, and just ragdoll the body. On your next inhale, fingertips to the mat or hands to the shins to roll shoulders from the ears and find length through the crown of the head. So gaze stays down, really lengthen through that spine. Beautiful, bend into the knees as you roll the body all the way up. Interlock the hands behind you, squeeze shoulder blades together. We're squeezing the glutes, tuck the tailbone under as you move into a little bit of a mini back bend. Before rolling the body up. Now to release any stagnant energy in the spine, we're going to take some spinal rolls and 3 drops at the bottom, okay? So we're going to take it 3 times together. So what we're going to do is we're going to tuck chin to chest, and we're slowly going to start to roll the body down. Bending the knees as you do so. When the fingertips brush the mat, we take 3 bounces. 1, 2, 3. And then roll the body all the way back up. Beautiful. 2 more times. Round into the shoulders, tuck chin to chest, and we roll the body to the earth. When it reaches the bottom, 1, 2, 3 little drops. Yes, roll the body all the way up. Final time. Round into the spine, tuck chin to chest, and roll the body down. When it reaches the bottom, we bounce, 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 and then we stay at the bottom. Plant the hands to the mat and step back to downward facing dog. From here, root down to the right leg. We inhale, send the left leg nice and high to the sky, maybe coming on to the right tippy toes to do so. Inhale. Exhale, draw knee to nose, round into the spine as you step between the thumbs. Coming to meet me in your high lunge. So we're tucking that tailbone under, really finding length through the spine. Take a deep breath in. Breath out, bend into the arms, come to cactus. So you're pulling the hands back ever so slightly, shining that heart forwards. We inhale, reach the arms back to the sky. Yes, this movement. Exhale, pivot back foot with the back of the mat and roll into Virabhadrasana 2. If you find those shoulders are kind of rising towards the ears, drop them down, settle your way into your Virabhadrasana. Finding length through the fingertips. On your next inhale, shoot left hand forward. Exhale, roll into peaceful warrior, pulling left arm up and overhead. Inhale. Exhale, darlings, roll through our Virabhadrasana into extended side angle. Sending right arm up and over, bend into the left leg. Draw 3 circles with that right arm in one direction. Draw 3 circles in the other direction. Beautiful. Before we inhale, roll back to that side angle. Exhale, right hand to the mat, left hand follows, and we meet in that lizard. So we're walking left foot to the edge of the mat, lower the back knee down. Shoulders from the ears, shine the heart forwards, holding for a couple of breaths. Taking one more deep breath in. And then breath out. Left foot comes flat. Tuck the back toes under. Take one step. Take a few steps to come and meet in that Malasana. Maybe finding the block like we did before, but this is yogi preference. So getting yourself comfortable, moving into Malasana. Shoulders from the ears, length through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in. Breath out, lean forward, hands to the earth, and extend the legs into your ragdoll fold, popping the block out of the way. Take hold of the elbows and sway the body from side to side. On your next inhale, fingertips to the mat or hands to the shins to find length. On your exhale, bend into the knees, roll the body up. We're going to come into that standing back bend. Interlock the hands behind you. Tuck the tailbone under, squeeze the glutes as you find your way into that back bend. And then roll the body up, release the hands. 3 rounds of rolling down, bounce at the bottom and then back up, okay? So from here, we tuck chin to chest. Slowly start to roll the body down. When you reach the bottom, bounce, 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 and then roll all the way back up. Beautiful. Chin to chest, roll all the way down. When you reach the bottom, bounce, 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 and roll all the way back up. Beautiful movements. Feel that release. Taking it once more. Chin to chest, roll the body all the way down. When you reach the bottom, bounce, 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 and then roll all the way back up. Reach the arms nice and high to the sky, taking a gorgeous full body stretch. Before we fold, plant the hands to the mat, step back to downward facing dog. From our down dog, press off the toes, lower the knees to the mat, and send hips to the heels, child's pose. Really finding that rounding into the back body. Give that third eye a little massage by rolling the forehead from left to right. Beautiful. From here, send the hands forward, pressing palms to the mat. We're going to roll that body into tabletop and just take a couple of cat-cows. Inhale, dropping the chest. Exhale, curve. Inhale, drop. Exhale, curve. Before bringing spine to a neutral position, and we make our way into Sukhasana, maybe finding the block that we began the practice with, but coming into a comfortable seated position, shoulders from the ears. And we're going to take one hand to the heart, the other to the belly. Reconnect with that grounding by concentrating on the breath. Feeling the rise in the chest and the belly with every inhale. And the softness with every exhale. Beautiful. Sealing the energy of our practice, the magic that we have created by taking a beautiful deep breath in through the nose. A slow breath all the way out, bowing head to heart, resonating love, gratitude, and magical blessings to ourselves, to those who joined us, and from me to you, thanking you for allowing me to guide you through today's gentle backbend practice. I hope in today's practice you were able to let go of everything that doesn't serve you and to breathe and bend and just dedicate a little bit of time to a moving ritual. It was such a joy to flow with you today, and I truly hope that you enjoyed it. As always, I would appreciate any kind of support for my little channel, liking this video, subscribing, and if you would like to explore a little bit more of your backbend journey, this month on my Magic Through Movement memberships, we are focusing entirely on backbends, with the theme being bend and breathe. And excitingly now, you can get 25% off your first month of Magic Through Movement by following the link in the description box below and with the code Join the Coven. This is such a wonderful space, and it is space for so many of you from around the world, and it's just such a joy. Thank you so very much. Thanking you guys, and I look forward to flowing again soon.